The State Fair is open. It's a beautiful day. The State Fair is open through Sunday, November the 10th. So we have a long fair, plenty of time to come to the State Fair. We got a midway full of fair food and some weird and exotic foods. Many free attractions out here at the fair. We have a live shark show. We have the Penguins of the Arctic high dive show, Circus Hollywood, the ultimate safari with giraffes and tigers and camels, pony ride in there. There's also a few shows in there as well. We have a tiger show, Miss Stevana's Frisian horse show. The horses came from Holland. We also have the Grandpa Cratchit show, which is a kids show. So there's plenty of time to come out to the State Fair of Louisiana. All wraps up Sunday, November the 10th. Now on Sunday, November the 10th, it's Veterans and Military Appreciation Day. We will have a huge parade down the Midway at 2 p.m. with different military units and such. And for all military families, whether it's active or retired, all military families get in the fair free on Sunday, November the 10th. That's one of my favorite days of the fair because it gives us a chance to salute our servicemen and women. We have Pro Rodeo in the Hirsch Coliseum November 1st and November 2nd. We have a huge cheerleading competition Saturday, October 26th. We have a college football game out here October 26th. Prairie View A&M University versus Jackson State University. Got a big carnival with over 60 thrilling rides, so there's just plenty for everyone to do here at the State Fair. I've had people come from far away as 5 states away from up north, but the most of our attendance comes from Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Texas and Oklahoma. All of these shows are free shows. That's the beauty of it. They're free with your admission. All the shows that we mentioned a minute ago are totally free with your admission. We do have some special days at the fair, some bargain days at the fair. Today happens to be one of those. It's Dollar Thursdays at the State Fair. So Thursday, October 24th, Thursday, October 31st, and Thursday, November the 7th. When we start charging at 3 p.m., it's $1 to park, and gate admission is only $1. The carnival rides are $1 each all day long. We also have half-price Wednesdays. On the 2 Wednesdays during the fair, October 30th and November the 6th, when we start charging, gate admission is at half price, and the carnival wristbands are half price all day. My favorite part of the State Fair is just sitting out on the Midway and watching families make memories at the State Fair. It's a huge family event. You know, we have people from all walks of life that come out here, but that's what we try to do, is just provide things for the entire family, from the small children to the teenagers to mom and pop and the grandparents as well. Part of our mission is to promote agriculture, and that's our big educational opportunity to teach folks where their food and their fibers are coming from. We have huge livestock shows with 4-H and FFA members from all over the state of Louisiana that come here to exhibit their livestock projects. And the highlight for those that exhibit the commercial animals, the market animals, are the Junior Livestock Sale, which is at 9 a.m. on Wednesday, October the 30th. These young 4-H'ers and FFA members have a chance to auction off those animals to raise money for their education.
This is Ag Magic, one of the main attractions at the State Fair of Louisiana. Ag Magic is a visually stimulating agriculture experience for youth and their families to teach more about the importance of agriculture in everyday life. Kids love this exhibit, teachers love it, families love it. Everyone has a good time in Ag Magic. This is the corn and cotton exhibit. This is actually a combine that the farmers use in the fields. And so youth actually have a chance to climb up in the combine. There's video monitors inside, so it actually looks like they're harvesting corn when they climb up in the combine. Ag Magic is just to teach families about the importance of agriculture and how agriculture ties to their everyday life. They don't know that the clothes that they wear are made from cotton that were grown in a field. They don't know how that ties together.
Why is it important that kids learn about agriculture?
Because it is how we depend on agriculture for our food, for our clothing. Without it, we would not be able to exist, and we need to learn how important it is in our everyday life. Ag Magic is open throughout the entire fair. The building is open when the fair is open, and there is no fee to come into Ag Magic.
Do you like Ag Magic in the State Fair?
Yes.
Why?
Because we get to see a lot of animals and stuff.
I learned that you have to be gentle with chicks. I picked up the chicken and I learned that they pee in very small amounts and sometimes on your hand.
I learned that cotton makes clothes. It can make shirts, it can make sweaters, it can make pants, it can make dresses, it can make a lot. I learned that you use cows and you get their milk to make cheese. I learned that pigs can make like balls.
Okay, what else did you learn?
And that sheep can make coats. I like the state fair because I like to show my livestock.
I like the state fair.
I like the state fair because I like going on the Ferris wheel that goes so high.
One of the highlights of the zoo here is we have the tiger show. During our show, we do an educational show on the plight of the tiger. We raise awareness on the plight of the tiger. We have Bengal tigers with us. We have 6 total. 3 of our tigers are the rarest in the world. They're the golden tabby tiger. They're completely extinct in the wild, as well as our white tiger. We have two of our tigers were born to us. We have our youngest one's 2.5 years old. Our oldest ones are 13. So we have pretty rare colors. In our show, we interact with them. We hug on them. We kiss on them. They do a series of natural behaviors. They jump over me. They lay down. They roll over. They sit. Things like that. Our largest one is about 650 pounds. Our smaller one, she's around 350. They each have their own personalities. It's much like a house cat. My older ones are a little bit lazy. My males are the laziest. My females, I have one female that's pretty active. They eat about 10 to 12 pounds of beef or chicken each every single day. And yeah, they're a lot like a house cat. Same personality, same short attention span.
What do you enjoy the most about working with the tigers?
Well, to me, it was normal. I grew up with them, so I mean, they're so much a part of my life. Each one of them were raised inside the house with me. They slept in my bed. They lived with me 24/7 for the first 1.5 years of their life.
Tell us, why should people come out and learn and see these animals up close and personal?
Well, it's very important that we protect tigers in captivity. There is no wild left for them. There's less than 3,200 tigers in the wild today. By 2020, World Wildlife Fund estimates that they'll be completely extinct in the wild. So in order to preserve a species, you need to keep them in captivity to be able to preserve them in hopes of one day to release them out in the wild when they stop, destroying the habitat.
Good chance for people to see them in person.
Yep, you get a lot closer than you would at a zoo. So you see them on a different level. You see them interacting with us.
I brought my daughter to the fair. She likes to feed the giraffes and play with the goats, and we watched the puppet show. It was awesome. Did you like feeding the giraffe? Yeah? She likes animals. Actually, that was her first time getting close to a giraffe, but she liked it and fed it. Tell them you liked it. I think it's awesome. We've come every year since I was little, and now I started bringing her since I've had her.
Tell me, what do you think about the giraffe?
I think it's awesome and weird and freaky looking because we never see them in person. We've never been to a zoo, but we come to the fair. I don't know. We just like the animals. We might try the zoo, though. But, yeah, I like this more better than the zoo because it's just the excitement and the carnival type and the animals. So,
well, I talked her into going over there and trying to feed the giraffe, and she did the first one, but I had to do the rest of them. I don't think she liked that tongue coming out there and grabbing that piece of carrot away from his hand. This is as close as I've been to an animal here at the fair. Never been able to get this close to an animal at the zoo. We come every year.
What do you like about it? What's your favorite part?
Oh my gosh. Well, I like the midway and I like the food and just the whole atmosphere. It's just wonderful.
Harry Houdini originally started doing the straitjacket in front of people. He actually went to a sane asylum and watched people trying to attempt to get out of a straitjacket and realized that it was so interesting for him that he thought that if he could figure out how to get out of it, that it would be a good advertisement for his magic show, because he mostly did magic back when he first started, and he realized the escapes started getting bigger crowds than his magic shows were. So that's kind of another reason why I like doing escapes. Escapes are really fun. I've always been flexible since I was young. I have like extra elasticity in my shoulders. People tell me I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It's just like hyper flexibility in your joints. I do a straitjacket. I do 50 feet of chain, weighs probably almost 40-50 pounds. I get 2 audience members, the 2 biggest, burliest guys I can find. I've had NFL players, WCW wrestlers tie me up, just 2 random people, biggest dudes I can find. They They get these 50 pounds of chain and they tie me up in a straitjacket.
How do you get out?
Lots of practice, endurance, and flexibility. I like the whole part of the show. We're not stage performers. We like coming out where there's people and building a crowd and bringing everybody together and just having a good time with everybody. We're on the same level. We're not above everybody like on the stage. We like being ground level. We like have an interaction with the crowd, and that's the whole thing is interaction with the crowd. That's a lot of the most of our show is.
What do you think of the State Fair of Louisiana?
I love it. This is my sixth year here. We bring other acts. We have break dancers coming tomorrow. Me and my dad do a show together. I love the fair. I love the food. It's an awesome place.
One of the great highlights here at the Louisiana State Fair is we offer a great variety of food. What we have to offer here at Porky's is an amazing menu. My first question would have to be, though, personally, are you ready to be the rock star you've always wanted to be? If that's true, then come on down to Porky's. We've got a great variety. We have everything from Rocky Mountain oysters, donut burgers, pancake burgers. If it's a burger, I got it. I also have some great barbecue. I have a pulled pork parfait, which is barbecue sauce, pulled pork, mashed potatoes, all layered up in a cup, and it is angels like dancing on your taste buds. We're quite a big deal here. This is our third year here. Actually, it's our very favorite fair. The people here are amazing. They're very friendly. They get fried foods. So that's what we're here to offer them. My favorite food is the PBJ burger, and that is a peanut butter, jalapeno, and bacon burger. And it is amazing.
I want to say it's really nice, and we're doing fun.
See, you're bringing your children, your family.
Yes, sir. And I hope we spend a good time right here.
Would you recommend this to other people?
Yes, everything. I hope everybody come in and pass good time, and I hope they bring the family.
Just having a good time, bringing my kids to ride and eat and enjoy themselves.
What's your favorite part of the fair?
Letting my kids enjoy themselves riding.
You plan to come back next year?
Yes.
I'm out here visiting family and having fun, checking out Louisiana. This is my first time here.
What do you think of the State Fair?
I think it's awesome. We've seen animals, got to feed a giraffe, just hanging out, having lots of fun.
You plan to come back again?
Absolutely.
I brought the kids out to ride rides and look at the animals.
What do you think of the State Fair so far?
It's great so far. We like coming during the day when it's a lot calmer, but I know everybody likes to have a good time at night too. So.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part are the animals, but my children's favorite part are the rides.
Bringing my little nephew out, his first time at the fair, so we thought maybe we'd come out and enjoy the holiday.
What are you thinking so far?
So far it's pretty good. He won a prize, as you can see, and we're getting ready to leave now. I think he's all tired, so he done wore me out, so we're going to go home now, but other than that, it's really nice.
What's your favorite part of the fair?
The food.
Came to have a blast, to soak up the sights and the sounds.
What do you think of the State Fair so far?
Having a blast, lots of people, lots of fun things to do, and always good food.
What's your favorite part of the fair?
The exhibits, believe it or not, and I love to see the animals. Local kids raising their animals, and they get to show them off here, and I enjoy that.
I brought my granddaughter. We're just walking around and looking for something good to eat.
What do you think of the State Fair so far?
Oh, I'm enjoying it so far.
What's your favorite part of the fair?
The food.
I brought Millie, my granddaughter, to see the goats and the camel, the giraffe.
What do you think of it so far?
It's great. We're heading to the food.
And what brings you to the State Fair of Louisiana tonight?
My kids, family, fun, the food and stuff, but I don't know if it'll be the food this year. I think they went up on the prices on it. But no, for the rides and stuff, for the family and everything, bring my family out here, my parents and my kids.
All right, is this y'all's first year here?
No, it's not actually. About the last 6-7 years we've been coming, and I've been coming there since I was little, but faithfully for the last 7 years pretty much.
Is there any major exhibits or any rides that y'all consider y'all's favorite?
Well, not anymore. When I was young I did all that, but I just let my kids do whatever, nieces and nephews, but the main attraction are the turkey legs. But I don't know if I can afford them this year, but I'm still going to get one though.
What brings you here to the fair on the first night of this amazing festival?
We always come. My husband and I always come every year. We enjoy the fair. I've always come since I was a little kid, ever since I can remember.
What's your favorite part about the fair? Is it the livestock, the exhibits, the food, the rides?
Everything.
I like all the rides and the food, and it's just really fun out here. I love the atmosphere.
All right, what would you say is your favorite ride and your favorite food?
I like the Power of the Best because it's really tall and it spins a lot. And my favorite food is chicken on stick because it's really good and I like chicken.
Can you tell us a little bit about this show? What all it entails? What all do y'all do?
Well, it's it's a 5,000-gallon saltwater aquarium with 3 nurse sharks in there, and we do 3 to 4 shows a day where I dive in there and interact with the sharks, show them that they are not these monsters they a lot of times portrayed in movies. And the exhibit is open all day.
Okay, so do y'all just kind of show them tricks, kind of tell the audience a little bit about the sharks?
Well, yeah, you can't really train a shark, so every show might be a little bit different. You know, you cannot train them, but what you can do, for instance, you can turn a shark upside down, and once you turn them upside down, a lot of times they go in a trance, and you can do pretty much anything you like with them. So there's your show, you know, and so it depends of how much they let me do, how much the show is going to be, yeah.
You just saw the shark show here behind you. What'd you think about it?
It was great. I really enjoyed it, and I love the way he played with the sharks, and it was a really good experience.
Would you ever want to get in there?
I don't think so.
After your second or third year of doing this, you don't want to do anything. You get addicted to it. It gets in. You kind of become a gypsy. You know, it gets in your blood, and when you get used to doing this, you just don't want to do anything else. You bring your kids. It's a good place to hang out, good place to meet people. If you want to meet people, as you can see, it's pretty crowded. So, yeah, I would say, yeah, it's a great place to go.
So somebody who hasn't come to the fair yet, what would you say to them? How would you encourage them to come here?
Oh, I would definitely tell them to try the food. Definitely sample the food or whatever, and bring your family. It's a family-oriented environment.
Just to check out the exhibits first of all and go see the livestock and whatever. Maybe check out some rides and the food because there's lots of different food to try that you don't normally try on a daily basis.
So what brings you to the fair tonight?
Everything, all the stuff, the rides, definitely the food, probably the food.
All right, what would you say is your favorite part about the fair here?
Honestly, the kiddie rides. I really like the kiddie rides.
I like the zoo too. It was really great. I like the zoo, and I love the tiger show.
All right. Well, you said that you've came here before. What keeps you coming back here?
The food and the rides and the exhibits, they're just all great.
What would you say to somebody who is thinking about coming out here?
You should come. It's really great. It's a good experience, and I think that you should bring your whole family too.
Kaylee, have you been going to the fair here a lot?
Yeah, I go every year a whole lot. I've been doing it since I was like 5.
What keeps you coming back here to the fair? Is it the food? Is it the exhibits? Friends?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. The food's really good. The rides are awesome. It's just really fun out here.
All right. And so do you think you're going to come back next year?
Of course. I'll definitely be back.
Okay. And what would you say to somebody who is thinking about coming out here?
I would definitely tell them to come and bring as many people as they could because it's a lot of fun out here.
I come here every year with all my friends.
All right. So what would you say to somebody if they were thinking about coming out here to the fair and they were kind of optimistic about it?
You should definitely come. Like, you're wrong if you don't come.
It's dollar night, and you can bring $10 or $20, and they can ride, play games, and eat all for under $20. My favorite part is letting them get on the bouncy. I can just sit back and let them enjoy it while I'm sitting down and they're having a good time. But it's a lot of family fun though.
Is this your first year here at the fair, or have y'all been coming here for a little while?
Every year since I've been able to walk. And now I bring my family out. Shreveport Police is out here. They have a lot of security. Everywhere you walk, you see a Shreveport police officer. So I feel safe. Problems going to exist whether you have security or not, but I feel pretty safe because the officers are here.
Okay. Well, do you think you're going to come back here next year?
Every year until I can't come no more. I will bring my family out every year. Come on out. Tonight was dollar night, but every Thursday until the fair leaves, it'll be dollar night. But even if it's not dollar night, still bring your family out for fun.
Come on out. The weather's great. The crowd's not bad right now, so come out and enjoy it.
If people have questions like more information, what should they do?
They should go to our website at statefairof.louisiana.com Every detail of the State Fair is there. That's statefairoflouisiana.com.